What if you could earn real Pi cryptocurrency just by letting people use your app and advertisers paid you for their attention? Hey Pi pioneers! Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into everything happening in the Pi network ecosystem. Today, we've got some exciting news straight from the core team. Pi Network has officially expanded its Pi ad network, and this could be a game changer for developers and the entire community. If you're a developer building on Pi, or even just a Pi enthusiast curious about how this crypto project is building real utility, then this is one update you don't want to miss. So let's break it all down: what it is, how it works, why it matters, and how it could shape the future of the Pi economy. First off, what exactly is the Pi ad network? Well, the Pi ad network is a system that allows developers who have apps listed in the Mainnet ecosystem interface to monetize their applications through in-app advertising. But here's the twist: unlike traditional ad networks that pay in fiat currency or require third-party intermediaries, the Pi ad network operates entirely using Pi cryptocurrency. That means both advertisers and developers are transacting in Pi, keeping everything within the ecosystem and reinforcing the coin's utility. Now, this isn't just an idea or concept, it actually started as a pilot program. The core team launched the initial version of the Pi ad network with just 5 community apps. These apps were selected to test the system, see how well it functions, and explore the kind of revenue developers could generate. And guess what? The pilot was a success. Developers who participated in the pilot confirmed that yes, they were able to generate revenue through Pi-based ads. This means users interacted with ads, advertisers paid in Pi, and developers received Pi based on the attention their apps attracted. It's a full-circle monetization model that keeps everything inside the Pi economy. And now, here's the big news: the Pi ad network is officially expanding. That's right, this opportunity isn't limited to just those 5 test apps anymore. Pi Network is now opening applications to all developers whose apps are listed in the Mainnet ecosystem interface. So what does that mean for you if you're a developer? It means that if you've already got a Mainnet listed app, you can apply to integrate Pi-based ads and start monetizing your traffic. This is especially exciting for developers in the Pi ecosystem because it allows you to earn Pi in a direct, transparent way without relying on token speculation or waiting for the Open Mainnet. Now, before you rush off to apply, there are some things you need to know. First, just because you submit an application doesn't mean you're automatically accepted. The Pi core team has set up a list of guidelines that developers must follow to be considered for the program. These guidelines are part of the broader Mainnet ecosystem listing requirements. So they're all about quality, compliance, and making sure your app supports the values and growth of the network. The Pi ad network is not just a way to monetize, it's designed to align with the core philosophy of Pi, building a real, functional, and sustainable digital economy. That means everyone benefits, not just developers or advertisers, but also everyday users who engage with these apps and help the ecosystem grow. The idea is to create a positive feedback loop. Advertisers spend Pi to get visibility. Developers earn Pi by hosting those ads in their apps. And users benefit from better, more feature-rich applications that are built and maintained through this revenue stream. It's a win-win-win for the entire ecosystem. So, how do developers get started? It's actually pretty straightforward. First, you'll want to visit the Pi Developer Portal. This is your central hub for all things dev-related. Inside the portal, you'll find documentation, onboarding guides, and resources that explain how to integrate ads into your Pi app. Once you're in the portal, navigate to the Develop section within the Pi browser. From there, select your app from the list and follow the application steps that are outlined. Make sure your app complies with the Mainnet listing guidelines before applying. This will give you a much better chance of being approved. Once your application is submitted, the Pi core team will review it and determine if your app qualifies for ad integration. If you're approved, you'll be able to start serving ads and generating Pi-based revenue right away. Now let's talk about the bigger picture for a moment. This expansion isn't just about developers making a few extra Pi. This is about building the infrastructure for a real, decentralized economy. We often talk about how Pi needs utility, not just hype. We say we want a use case, a reason to spend, earn, and hold Pi. Well, this is exactly that. A self-contained advertising network, powered by Pi, incentivizing developers to build better apps and rewarding them based on the value they bring to the ecosystem? That's utility. That's adoption. And think about where this could go in the future. Imagine a thriving Pi-based app store, full of games, tools, and services, all monetized through the Pi network. Imagine advertisers competing to get visibility in the top apps and doing it with Pi, not dollars or stablecoins. That's how you create a circular economy, where Pi isn't just traded, it's used. This is also a major move toward sustainability. A lot of crypto projects rely solely on token pumps, exchange listings, or hype cycles. But Pi is working on actual infrastructure ways for people to earn and spend Pi in their daily lives. And that's a huge step forward. Of course, there are still challenges ahead. Adoption needs to grow. Developers need to build apps that people actually want to use. And the core team needs to continue refining the ad network to make it scalable and secure. But the foundations are being laid right now. So if you're a developer, now's your time. Get your app listed on the Mainnet interface. Apply for the ad program. Start building and start earning. And if you're a regular Pi user, you're still part of this. Every click, every app you explore, every interaction you have in the Pi ecosystem, it's all helping to fuel this vision of a decentralized, people-powered internet. The Pi ad network expansion is more than just a feature update. It's a signal. It shows us that the core team is serious about utility, serious about value, and serious about creating a real-world economy powered by the Pi you've been mining. So, what do you think? Are we witnessing the next phase of Pi network's evolution? Will Pi-powered apps become the new standard for crypto monetization? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss a Pi update. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep pioneering.